Hello, welcome to our second video regarding RF harvesting. RF harvesting, you can see this setup. There is a board called as RF harvesting which will take the RF signal and convert it into DC. Means this FRC block you can see here, this is also compatible with your microcontroller. There is a pin called as the V out pin where you can measure with the using multimeter, you can measure the voltage also. So in this setup you can see the first element is a transmitter. This is the transmitter side. So in this transmitter transmit the 2.4 gigahertz and it is receiving 2.4 gigahertz. This 2.4 gigahertz is they are transmitting along with a 0 dBm power. That 0 dBm power goes to this antenna. Then antenna to first these are the diodes which will actually convert the RF to DC. Then these diodes will give the supply to the booster. Booster will save it, amplify it, and then provide to this the capacitors are there. You can see this first capacitor is there, and the second capacitor is a 50 milli millifarad capacitor is there. These are the two capacitors are there. These two capacitors take these charges, and then when the load is connected to the V out pin, it will give to the load. So on the scan table we are placing this system. Now I am discussing about this VCO. This is our source. Source is a voltage control oscillator. Voltage control oscillator have the two pins. One is the basic biasing pin and second is the pin called as the tuning pin. So on the both you can give the supply or excite by using your simple power supply. You have to apply the power supply for the VCC. It is a 5 volt, 5.5 you can apply over here this pin. And as for V-tune it is applying almost a 6.25 volt for the 2.4 gigahertz generation. So we are applying 5 volt and 6.25 volt for the VCO for these two pins. Then it generates the 0 dBm power. This 0 dBm power is sending by this thing. Generally you make sure that the 2d square by lambda, but if you put it in near field it will be help more. It catches the near field signals also, and far field signal also it will catches. Then conversion. Now I will demonstrate to how to see this voltages. One way is to directly connect. This is the ground pin. You have to connect the ground pin. Then multimeter second probe you have to connect it to the V out, either this terminal or either this terminal. So I am it is bit easier to connect, so I am connecting this middle one fellow, this V out pin. So you can just visualize on a multimeter. So on multimeter you can see this is the 3.28 volt. Right now it is showing on a multimeter. So it is harvesting, but it took almost half an hour to collect this much energy. 3 volt is neither is taking within a second. It takes a very big time to get this kind of energy. So more than half an hour when it will consume the energy, then slowly that capacitor is going to be charged, and then it across that capacitor 3.3 voltage is there. If we can apply one more booster circuit, then it is possible to enhance such kind of energy. But as you know that in the air, when it is transmitting 0 dBm, there is a free space loss. So that free space loss is 32.5 plus 20 log of D plus 20 log of F. So that is almost 85 dBm power is going to be lost at this point. So very negative power it is comes. So it takes a big time. If you in front of any big transmitter, if you apply it, then it will gain more energy and more energy. So it is entire efficiency, and this thing is depend entirely on the EIRP, what is available in the air, that charging time. Okay. Secondly, we quickly show you light. So you can see one times only it burn, but now it is off. So you have to. So this capacitor actually again you put to middle point for some times, and then again you turn on this LED also there, which will show the output conditions, because the LED will glow on generally 1.8 volt, so that volt it is gaining. So in next video we will see about
this demonstration in the actually open air condition. Thank you.